Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 15 of Civilization 5. As India, we're trying to get the Bollywood achievement, which is to win a cultural victory with 3 cities or fewer, and the only person we're not culturally influential over at the moment is Napoleon of France. That's going to be a little bit tricky to get simply because he has such a high culture output, but it is not going to stop us from trying. Just found another antiquities site, so we have queued up another archaeologist. Hopefully we can come and grab that site, which will give us another artifact that we will get some more tourism from. So we shall continue to try and boost our tourism in every way possible. Fortunately, our golden age has just ended. Oh, would you look at that? Free settler and or worker. Well, this is actually a free settler. It won't be a free settler to me. It'll be a free worker. We will take a German artifact. Thank you very much. That's going to annoy Germany, but I don't really care. No offence, didn't mean to steal that. If I find any more, I might still do it. Although most of Germany is pretty far away and they've probably dug up all of their other ones. Stat unit, we have our archaeologist. That was pretty quick. We can airlift him, but nowhere useful. So let's just run him over there. We'll get him up to that other antiquities site. I really should have a quick scout around the map and make sure there aren't any more elsewhere that I've missed. There probably aren't. There is actually one over here in Korea with the look of things. We could probably go and get that. We know we can get open borders with him because he keeps asking for them. So let's go ahead and get open borders both ways. In fact, no. I just want open borders from you. There we go. One-way open borders is fine. And we'll just queue up another archaeologist. And we'll go and try and grab that. You're going to clear that camp. Civilian unit which belonged to Germany. I am going to take the unit. I don't want it. I'm going to take it and disband it. I just don't want Germany to have another settler. Not that Germany's in a danger of winning, but why should I help the AI out, you know? So we'll just go ahead and take that worker. In fact, can we gift it to a city-state? Gift a unit. No, you can only give them military units, apparently. That's fine. In that case, then, you guys are going to get disbanded. Doubt there's any more barbarian camps up there, but we'll have a look. So the Inca is plotting against Shaka. Hardly a surprise. Oh, there are more barbarians up there. Crossbowmen as well. You are heading up to that second antiquity site, so that's fine. Got to keep pumping out that tourism. That's the important thing. Looks like Shaka's finally upgraded from impies. He's actually got some riflemen now. Still a little bit behind the times, but let's get as far forwards as we can. Go and finish these guys off, because why leave barbarians around when you don't have to? It's just because that worker's in the way. That's why we couldn't move to the tile we wanted to. Shouldn't take us too long to get there. Should have that other great work in a moment as well. Work has begun on a stadium. Let's just have a quick look, actually. Can we get any more theming bonuses? It's probably unlikely. Now, what's this one again? Art from different eras and different civilizations. That's beads. That's an amulet. Can we get a bonus for a museum? Theming bonus. The same type, both art or both artifact, from the same era, and either both from the city's civilization or both from civilizations other than the city's owner. So we need 2 from the same era. And what have we got going on here? Well, those ones, 2 ancient era from the Zulus. We've got Germany classical and India beads. Is there anything we could swap with? Renaissance. Renaissance. We can get 2 Renaissance. So let us get rid of the German amulet and the Indian ancient beads. So we want the German amulet for the Renaissance sword. And we want the Indian beads for the Renaissance doubloon. And that puts us up to 170. because we get the theming bonus from those. I'm not sure if one city gives us more than the other. No, it's 170 wherever we put them. But then that is another theming bonus. We still do need to try and grab ourselves another work of art at some point. So we are going to need one more great artist before we can do anything useful there. Might have to bring that guy back soon. I don't think there's an awful lot left for him to do. Where were you going previously? You were going to Alundi. I think we'll go to Seoul. We'll just try and maximise our money now. 307 gold per turn. It's ridiculous how easy it gets on this difficulty level. Create a German artifact, which is fine. That will go into our... I wonder if there was a German city there at some point. Can't see any improvements. But that will go into our other museum. Napoleon has declared war on Germany. Napoleon getting busy. I think I'm going to bring this guy down just to help try and protect this archaeologist, because there is a lot of fog of war there. It is quite possible that barbarians could spawn. There's a lot of Incan units around here, which is a little bit worrying. We've got this other archaeologist. You are going to attempt to get here. It's actually saying it's blocked, which means that there is a unit on that tile. But again, he might do the same thing that Germany did and move it out of the way. It's also quite possible that he's already got an archaeologist on that tile, and that's what's blocking it. But we will go and have a look. Oh, there's one down here as well, so we can always grab that. And in fact, we might just queue up another. Archaeologist anyway. That arsenal, I appreciate, is never getting built at this rate, but it's not like we actually need the arsenal. What happened to you? I think you might have just got bumped out there because of the expanding board. Oh no, you've just stolen some of my land with a citadel. I see. Well, he hasn't got anything useful from that. I could declare war on him, but I just really can't be bothered. If he wants to declare war on me, let him. It won't end well for him. So let's continue on up here. Don't like how the Incas are moving units up in that direction. So all the more reason to try and get my infantry on it. No, we don't need open borders with you. Please go away. We've discovered atomic theory. Not something that we actually needed. Would you believe it? We've got no uranium. Fairly standard. One turn until we get a great engineer. I'm going to save him because no doubt we will have to use him on a... You've got a lot of units. You've got a great engineer as well. No doubt we will have to use that engineer to rush a wonder, because we will be building another one before the end of the game. You're building what is it? A workshop? Manufacturing, that's it. Great engineer has been born, which we expected. Right, let's at least have a look over there and see... No, he's already done it, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, in that case then, let's get you down onto that one. That other archaeologist we're building then is a bit of a waste, but we'll keep him because we might find a use for him later on. Let's put you to sleep until we need you for our next wonder. It's definitely going to be some wonders that we can rush. I see that you've got some uranium there, Alundi. Cristo de Redentor has finished. Do you know what? I might, with future social policies, I might actually get the Free Great General from Honor and just go and steal his uranium just to get my own back. What do we want to build over here? Let's get the temple and the zoo. I don't really see any point in working on the Manhattan project, though we could do if we needed to. There's no reason not to. Cargo ship. Yeah, continue to bill in. Why not? On to the next turn we go. Another great scientist coming in 12 turns. I prefer we were getting the other great people, but you get that dug up. Oh, there's that got settled there quite sneakily. That wasn't there a few minutes ago. Wine, bison, iron, fish. It's not a bad spot, I don't suppose. Vijayanagar has grown. You can just stay there and guard that guy, I suppose. Archaeologist, you are just basically going to sit here now because I haven't really got anywhere for you to go. Unless we happen to find... Oh, another antiquities site. I have got somewhere for you to go. I lie. You work your way down there. Hopefully there's no barbarians sat on top of it. I am expecting Shaka to try something sneaky. It's the sort of thing Shaka does. You guys just guard that archaeologist. So up to 179 tourism. What did we do? Did we catch somebody doing something? We killed a Polish spy. Declaration of friendship with Korea has ended. Again, don't really care about that now. We discovered a barbarian encampment. You still want to go to war with Shaka. I actually do have an interest in that, but I don't really want to make you any stronger. I'm not going to forgive you because you've already done it once before. And I forgave you last time, and you've still stolen from me several times since then. Where is that barbarian encampment? Down there, but you can't get to me because you can't embark, so don't need to worry about you. So you guys construct an archaeological dig. Cargo ship. Carry on going to Seoul. What you guys got there quick? Keep giving me that tourism. We'll have a quick check in a moment, see how the state of play is with Napoleon. Let's keep that going. Try and keep him happy. One turn away there. There we go. Finally did get that arsenal. Took its time. I guess we could work on the Manhattan Project. It's not like we've got anything better to do. National Intelligence Agency would also help as well. But everyone can have one of those. Let's work on the National Intelligence Agency. Let's also make sure we've got police stations in every city. We're working on that one there. We could just go ahead and buy them. Let's buy the bank. We don't need it, but let's buy it. We could get a monastery with faith. That would give us an extra 2 tourism. Now, is that going to be worth more than getting a great musician and culture bombing France? I'm not convinced that it is, so I think we'll wait off on that one. The monasteries are good, but we are about to, well, 17 turns we'll get another great musician. And we might get one sooner, depending on when this scientist ends. Dies to Shaka ended. We're getting dies for gold. Made up to policy, so honour. Which one gives you a free great general? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll just do this simply because... Oh, there's another barbarian encampment somewhere. Ah, it is a good job that I did have this guy guarding my my archaeologist. But if we can spend in another one, you want to buy dies from me here. So as I was about to say, if we can actually get another social policy, we can get a free great general. Then I'll just steal that uranium from Shaka just to get my own back. I don't need it, but it'll make me feel better, and that's all that matters, really. I see Korea. We've got a few little islands dotted around on the map. We've got a couple over here as well, Pyongyang and Daegu. Fair enough. That was gold per turn for dies. Well, we're still making decent money. Certainly can't argue with that. Yeah, I don't want... Why would I want horses and iron? Give me money. You don't have anything else of use. Not even close to a fair deal. You're right, because you'd ask for 9 if I was trying to buy it from you. Oh, 5 gold's better than nothing, I suppose. It's definitely better than horses and iron. What? Okay, being denounced by the Incas. It's not really going to help them. See, these guys have actually got great war infantry now. That's quite significant. Let's have a quick look at the tourism. So we should be actually dominant with the Zulus now. It's still saying 398 turns for France, which is a bit much, but there are still things we can do to improve our culture output. We're working towards them. We'll have another trade route soon as well. Another trade route to have to micromanage. Oh, that's why. He's upset because I voted against him in the Congress. Oh well, get over it, dude. Assign delegates. International games. Yes, I will actually vote with you on that one. Don't forget, I actually voted you into flipping power as well, so go do one. We have finished the stadium. Let's go and work. Where is this? This is Vijayanagar. National Intelligence Agency provides additional spying levels up all existing spies. Also provides 15% reduction in enemy spy effectiveness. Must have a police station in all cities. I think that's changed, actually. I've got a feeling that that used to... oh, no, I'm thinking of the firewall, aren't I? Well, we can get... doesn't matter where we get that, so we can get it in this city. It'll be fine. And we'll just buy the stock exchange. You know, we've got the money. Unit needs orders. We'll keep attacking this guy, because we'll be able to clear that camp. Get a tiny little bit of extra money. It's not worth the effort, really, but we'll do it anyway. Surprised no one's settled a city down here, actually, with the gems, the sheep, the deer, the fish. It's certainly the sort of spot that the AI would love to settle. Ban luxury... Oh, that was passed. So Ban Wales is passed, and International Games was passed. That's not too bad, actually. Let's work on the International Games. The NIA isn't that important. The zoo isn't that important. So we want to do this because if we win, our tourism is increased by 100% for 20 turns and we get a free social policy. So, you know, that's definitely our top priority right now. So we want to put as much production into that as possible. Okay, we'll keep buying salt from you. The extra happiness is good. 2 turns we'll get a great scientist. We'll use him for a science pop. We can use him to grab the Sydney Opera House. Do we want the Sydney Opera House? 50% culture in the city. Contains contains 2 slots for great works of music. And we could build it in Dubai. It probably is worth getting. So that's probably what we'll do. We can carry on going to Cusco. I know we've had a couple of units pillaged by barbarians, but not many. You've done that already. Doesn't really matter which artifacts we get, really, as long as we get artifacts. So let's go ahead and grab one. And the other one, let's get a Polish artifact. Probably going to run out of places to put them now. Thinking about it. We've got a great scientist. So let's make sure... Right, we do have a few other things queued up. So we're just going to go ahead and pop that great scientist right now. So let's do a Discover Tech. So what other wonders do we have coming up? The National Visitor Centre. But the National Visitor Centre is a national wonder, so you can build... anyone can build that. So we don't have to necessarily rush it. Although the quicker we get it, the better. The CN Tower, not really all that useful for us. So we probably want to rush Sydney Opera House and then manually build the CN Tower. Nothing else is really going to help with the tourism all that much. There's some German units moving through Alundi here. Love to get that social policy just so we can grab this uranium. We'd have to get open borders with Shaka, but we could literally dump it right here. Yeah, we could dump it right there. He might not give us open borders, or we could always declare war on him to do it. That's certainly within the realms of possibility. Now then, can we even dig this up? We can actually dig that up. That's probably all of our slots filled, though. Where are we? I think these slots can take art or artifacts, so we've still got a slot left in a cathedral. But yeah, we literally only have one more slot left. We've got one more slot left for great writing, 2 slots for great writing. We've still got a few left for music because of the broadcast towers. But I really start to think that culture bombing France is going to be a better idea than just trying to build up our culture. It is saying 232 turns, which is definitely better. And our tourism is still rising with everybody, which is good, because it means that we don't have to go back to somebody who's dropped below a certain influence level. You guys just heal up. And let's go into the next turn. We do have that extra trade route now, so we really don't need it. We've got almost... Well, we now do have 10,000 gold in the bank. International Games update. It is at 34%. See, France might have a lot of output, so I'm tempted to just allow that to continue and not worry about the Sydney Opera House right now. You want to buy my dies. If you want to buy my dies, you can pay for them. Yeah, you're not going to give me full price, are you? Probably 5, maybe 4. Yeah, you will give me 5. Okay, that's fine. Do you know what? I will accept open borders with you. And there's a very good reason for that. Well, 11 turns we'll get a policy, but if the international games completes before that, we will get a free policy anyway. We'll still be able to start working on the National Visitor Centre. That's only 17 turns away. We're going to get a great musician in 5 turns, so I might pop one and I might use one for a great work, and I might send one to France. Especially as we're going to be, if we do win the international games and we get double tourism, then the more tourism we have, the higher base we have to get doubled. So technically it does make sense. But I definitely want at least one more to get the theming bonus in, I think it's Broadway. I think we're still waiting for a theming bonus there. There's like one that we're short on. Oh no, it's this one, isn't it? Oh, it's because we've put that statue there. Painting. We need a great artist. So we don't actually need a great musician. We've got all of the theming bonuses for music. So I might just go and use them both to culture bomb France. But yeah, 2 turns away. And of course, as soon as they're born, both of them. I don't know whether it counts for the one purchase with faith. But as soon as they're born, that will give us some additional tourism against France anyway. So that'll certainly be nice. Great musician has indeed been born. Yep, 585. Or was that someone just culture bombing me? So what does that put us up to against France now? 163 turns. But yeah, I think we take this great musician. And I think we work our way over to... France with him. Lundy's about to fall, actually. We might not be able to nab that uranium. Mind you, it looks like it's going to be the Incans that take it. And I don't mind stealing stuff from the Incans. It's the last video of the week, so let's go ahead and do one more turn. Our great musician... Caravan looks like his path was blocked or something. Carry on going to Seoul. No, next turn I want to do something. We're about to get another musician as well. As long as we can get them both to France, we will be good. Yeah, you actually got blocked, so I assume some sort of unit got in your way somewhere. We'll get a great artist in 18 turns as well, so we'll be able to use that. And yeah, Alundi has fallen to the Incans. I don't really care. I'll still steal the uranium from them. Automatic faith purchase, so we now have yet another musician. Yeah, I don't think we actually get anything for that one. We can't move him on this turn because he was just purchased. You guys might as well... Actually, I'm going to bring you home because if we do end up having to go to war with the Incans, then it makes sense to sort of bring you back. And I've gone and done it and clicked next turn again, but that's fine. I very, very much doubt that Shaka will take that back. Delhi has grown. Unit needs orders. Cargo ship. You can go off to Ribe, whatever. Musician, let's get you over here. We'll get you off in the water. We'll get you guys over to France. Unfortunately now, we're being blocked by the Incans controlling this bit of... Well, we can actually go over the land, so we're not technically blocked. Yeah, we can't go through, but we can go around, so that's what we'll have to do. There's a French frigate there. But that is all we can do on this turn, and I've extended this video long enough. Quick look at the international games. Apparently it's 100% completed. In fact, with that being the case, let's do that one more turn just so that we can see the effects of that. And we did win, only just as well. Pachacuti was very close behind us, so I'm glad that I did throw all of my cities onto that. That puts our tourism up to 390. We get a free social policy. Now we get a free Great General. That Great General is somewhere around. There he is. We are going to use him. We'd have to get open borders with him. I'm not necessarily sure that we could do that, but we'd probably find a way. Let's just make sure we've got everybody else moving in the right direction. And that is all we have time for. And then I decide I want to go and check this. 33 turns. It is within reach. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying Civilization 5. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.